right, so here he is, the man they call Biggie Boy, and the first native of Little Suriname to cross into the UFC. Heavyweight contender and a bona fide one at that, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Outstanding rookie year in the UFC in 2019, won all 4 of his fights, all 4 of them by knockout. None bigger, of course, than that lip separation of Alistair Overeem that set up a future fight with Francis Ngannou. A lot of people feel like Rozenstruik is the future. They'll try to be the present here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the biggest power threats in the UFC's heavyweight division, New South Wales, Australia's Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa. There was a streak a few years ago in which he had 5 successive wins, all of them by knockout. Who could forget his performance of the night bonus win against Derek Lewis at UFC 271? But then he ran into a few heavyweights that were on the track to a heavyweight title, fell short in those matchups. Tuivasa has recommitted himself to the gym. There have been some training camp changes, and he believes tonight, it stands to reason, it will be the most well-rounded, thoughtful Tai Tuivasa we have ever seen inside the octagon. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa.
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon.
Good.
All right, here's Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik ready to go at the beginning of this round. He told us in this particular matchup he has got to be more aggressive. Even though he is a counter striker at his core, he believes if he is going to ascend to heavyweight title contention, he needs a win tonight, he needs a knockout, and the only way to get there is to show some offensive aggression. All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
Keep those hands up for me. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Nice block.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last shot.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Swing and a miss by Rosenstruck. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening.
His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou.
Well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of it. Oh! He's hurt bad.
Right back! Right back!
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh! Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Biggie Boy. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Straight punch is good.
Doing good. It's okay. Smooth. Use your footwork.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
That's it. Busy with the hands.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. The target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, Rosenstruck's now dealing with a cheek cut. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Tag that cut for me. Let's go.
What a beautiful body kick.
Range looking good.
Just missed with the leg kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh! Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at Fight 10. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Rozenstruik's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Work that cut.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Back and forth we go. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working. And it's massive hook lands. And this seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, this could be over soon. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Rozenstruik's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Left eye starting to swell significantly now. Oh! This could be it. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Mike Battle, make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Yazinho, Biggie Boy, Rozenstruik.
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt.
Just a scratch. Here is your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. Longtime UFC veteran, Dan the Hangman Hooker, at times too tough for his own good, breaks his arm in the win over Jalen Turner. I would argue that was one of the best fights of all of 2023, but the man has such an appetite for training in mixed martial arts that he got back in the gym too quickly. As such, re-broke the arm. Now a picture of health. Dan Hooker back on the proving ground. Remains to be seen as to whether or not he can get to a title fight, but tonight should be a good lens into the possibility that he could become the best in the world at some point down the line. All right, we get another look at the budding lightweight contender out of Poland, Mateusz Gamrot. This guy's the total package, stepped up for the Jalen Turner fight. This guy really can do it all, and he's out to prove as much here again tonight.
And he tells you how he's going to do it. He tells you that you can't stop him from taking you down. And he's going to pressure you. And he's going to put pace on you. And he's going to be in your face from the very start. Gamrot is one of those guys that really does pop off the page whenever you see him, because you know he is going to stop at nothing to impose his will on his opponent.
No man has been able to finish Mateusz Gamrot in nearly 25 professional fights. That is a trend. He hopes to continue here tonight. This is a lightweight eliminator. We'll see how it goes for Poland's Mateusz Gamrot. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mateusz Gamrot.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, well, the wins continue to pile up for Poland's Mateusz Gamrot as this round gets underway. You can argue that he is Poland's best hope for UFC Golden Glory at present. Outstanding with his transitions, a really elite grappler, and that says nothing of his ability on the feet. Truly a 5-tool player in a division full of well-rounded fighters. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts. Very active with his hand. Beautiful punch. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Look at the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap. Look at him fighting. He's not going to quit on his submission attempt.
Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Let's go.
Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Hooker.
Push that knee and slice.
Making all these shots count. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Punch, punch, punch.
Gamrot gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed.
Those are big strikes.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. And potentially a critical takedown here.
Posture and look for those heavy shots now.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Gamrot's got the full mount.
Stay calm. No dance off.
Armbar. Arm is very tight.
Let's go. You got that arm.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hooker. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Hooker's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is.
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Win the scramble! Win the
Inside the
scramble!
closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Gamrot. 4 seconds for the end of round one.
He is not even setting up those shots. You gotta see those shots coming a mile away. You got to keep your distance.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive.
Gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Hooker. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
Nice jab. This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Pretty good elbow there. Trying to finish this fight. Big elbow there, lands. Trying to set up a choke here.
Oh man, it's getting deep. These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Let's see those elbows.
Beautiful transition.
Hooker's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not hitting in all those spots, because the swelling starting now. It's light, but if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Another big kick out. Leon belly.
Oh man, that swelled area getting worse with every passing strike. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Hammer, hammer.
Nice defense.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Gamrot's back inside control. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight.
Hooker's eye is officially swollen shut. Oh, big shots raining down.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Gamrot. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Attacking armbar. Oh, it's getting tight. This has got to be it.
What a fight! Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Mateusz Gamrot!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward. All right, well, you can argue in terms of prospects coming up in this division, this man is as well-rounded as any fighter in the weight class. Tonight believes he'll have the striking advantage, but not afraid to grapple if the fight goes to the ground as well.
Well, when you possess that type of skill, when you have all the abilities, you're not afraid of where the fight goes. This man believes that he's just better, and he has proven that every time he steps into the octagon. He is well-rounded, and many say it, but this kid is well-rounded, and he has shown it in his octagon appearance.
Yeah, comes from a great camp, gets a lot of different looks, and health is wealth. When he's been healthy, he's looked like one of the best fighters in this division. Well, Kai Kara-France probably could have been a professional rugby league player if he so chose. We're thankful that he chose mixed martial arts. And even though there have been some setbacks, including a fight against Brandon Moreno for the interim UFC Flyweight Championship, no one in the MMA space would argue that this is not one of the more well-rounded flyweights in the world. packs some power to be sure. If any 125-pounder has that death touch, other than the former champ Davison Figueiredo, who has moved up, it's probably Kai Kara-France, and he believes his power is going to win the day here tonight in this matchup against a fellow flyweight contender. Kill the tape for this flyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Steve Astro Boy O'Shea. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai Kara-France.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the talented Kiwi Kai Kara-France. He believes a win tonight is going to position him for a shot at the ultimate prize. That is the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship. Stylistically, he believes his power is going to rule the day here, but he certainly derives a lot of confidence from past performances against wrestlers like Askar Askarov. There is nowhere in this fight where Kai Kara-France feels unsafe. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here, because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight.
Rips the body there. While this striker knows one direction, that is forward. He knows one style, that is aggressive, and that's exactly what we've seen tonight.
He has every intent of overwhelming every guy he steps into the octagon with, and he's doing that up to this point of the first round.
Straight punch. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so no singlet, no problem. Beautiful takedown there, and the kickboxer better get upright or this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to hustle, but the problem is that his fighting style leads to takedowns. Every time he throws the body kick, the wrestler is looking to grab it, level change into him, and take him to the mat. This time he timed that takedown beautifully, and now he's fighting where he's comfortable.
Left hook to the head. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Front kick by Kara-France. Oh, huge left hand. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
He lands a big knee to the body.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising here on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter. Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Good work from the top here by Steve Erceg. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Urseg's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Oh, man, that was slick.
Work, guys, come on.
In the half guard. Gotta be careful here. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Urseg's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Getting the mount here.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Push off his hip. Push off his hip.
Urseg's back in full mount. Catafrance's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Final seconds here in round one. Round two coming up next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it,
right,
and your night can be over, or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue? Here's a tissue. Urseg gets caught by that straight punch there. Lands the right hand over the top. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Catafrance is in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
Found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. Oh, nice kick.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, uppercut. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand. Oh.
Let's go. That was a great shot.
His misses are entertaining. So we hit the 3-minute mark here in the second round.
Oh, the kick landed. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
That's a lot of blood, man.
He's got to keep pressing here. Oh, beautiful level change.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Ursay gets back up. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Kara-France is able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Ursay's thigh and the outside of it really starting to bruise here. You wonder how much weight he can put on that leg moving forward. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Nice kick.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that
Ursay gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
More strikes to the head.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean,
A huge strike lands there, DC.
find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it showed. It was a very evenly matched fight.
30 seconds to go in round 2.
30 seconds left.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fight. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time to get his head back into this one.
Stay long. Avoid those extremes.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
That cut. Let's go. Get it.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job, Byers. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. So the fighter limping now as a result of all those leg kicks. We'll see if he can make some adjustments.
He's got to make some adjustments. And checking the kick right now is not going to work. It's
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stoned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Ursay's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done.
Hurt him bad.
Doing good. It's okay. Move. Use your footwork.
Back to the overhand now. That one's good. Now lands a kick to the body. Looks like he's trying to set up a kick. Huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can dead that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start.
He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
There it is.
Oh, he's got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Erceg, Zai is closing up. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Holy smokes!
What a fight! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, kind of great Kara-France.
All right, Kai Kara-France, your winner by TKO here tonight, and he sort of felt like a finish would materialize here, DC, and those words proving prophetic here in the octagon.
He thought he held the advantage.
All right, big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming a middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz, when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy and not necessarily Pereira represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. Well, South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC.
And now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight.
All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the Last Airbender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dricus Stillman Duplessis.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Well, Israel Adesanya, as hot a prospect as has crossed into the UFC in years, he is known as an outstanding kickboxer, and as such, a lot of his UFC opponents are going to try to take him down. As his past victims will attest, that is a whole lot easier said than done. Oh, looked like he was trying to set up the head kick, but he misses on that attempt. Able to check that kick as well. So the kickboxer able to stay on his feet, at least for now. This is where he wants to fight, and you gotta think stuff on the first shot's gonna give him some confidence.
It's got to give him a ton of confidence. He said that he would be able to defend takedowns. He said that he was going to put it on this guy. But that was the first test. He's passed. Now let's see if he can continue to defend takedowns as they come in his direction. I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now some separation. Oh, beautiful job with the hands there by Israel Adesanya. When you focus too much on the kicks, that's what happens. You get cracked with that Adesanya right hand. Oh, he lands a kick to the leg. Nice punch there by Dricus Duplessis. Oh, and now a left hand. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Effective jab there by Duplessis.
Massive body kick land.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Dricus Duplessis.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you've got to get out of here.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Adesanya. Working out of that southpaw stance. Oh, huge Superman punch. Just over 2 minutes to go. Let's go. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Side kick is true. A huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Trying to establish that jab once again. Right on the button. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. A swing and a miss by Adesanya. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Under a minute now to go.
Oh, nice.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Landed a big kick there. Well, the last style bender's got to go here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and...
Barely missed there.
20 seconds left. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Final seconds of the round. 10 seconds. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Adesanya. He's got a good leg kick, there it is. And already you're seeing an amazing versatility, a different array of strikes out of the city kickboxing rep, Israel Adesanya, throwing a lot of different weapons his opponent's way here tonight. Du Plessis now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, big knee. Shot is blocked there by Dricus Du Plessis. Oh, he's had a big knee to the body. We'll see if he can follow up. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. That man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down.
A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, a follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, hurt him. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Israel Adesanya's eye now closing up. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys from the moment...
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
There you go. There you go.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kick. Oh, looking for the guillotine lock now. Might have the guillotine. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Israel got it.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Duplessis' eye starting to swell now.
Ooh, big shot land.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Duplessis gets the takedown now, so a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Two rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
Leaving his jaw wide open for you to stay on the outside, pumping with the jab.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. That one landed clean.
Oh, big left hook there. Just misses with the straight right. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him back.
Back to his feet. Duplessis' body getting very bruised up.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Israel Adesanya is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Du Plessis' attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Israel Adesanya is taking aim at that cut right now. Oh!
Good work, guys.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Hands on your face.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Back to his feet. Well, at this point, he is black and blue all over. High-level damage, and I wouldn't be surprised, actually, even though it's body damage, to see the ref call in the doctor.
It's almost over. John, this fight's almost over. At any point now, they can stop it. The doctor steps into the octagon. I believe this fight's going to be called off.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Du Plessis cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Nice straight punch.
One minute now to go in the third. Gets to the single collar tie now. Takedown defense is there.
Now they separate.
Big right hook coming. It's that'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel the Last Style Bender Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The Last Style Bender not forcing the issue as usual, but it is...